Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. This is the second video that's going to be going out today. Appreciate you guys watching the first one. If you guys missed it, it's on Ready or Not. Today, I want to talk to you guys about Population Zero. This is a game being made by Nplex Games LLC, and it's just hit Steam Early Access as of today. And I have a few hours in the game. I did a live stream earlier today, and I wanted to just kind of jump in, see what the game is like. It's currently sitting at $28 Canadian. If you guys want to catch the whole unedited VOD, you guys can do so over on my Twitch channel. This game is like a hybrid MMORPG slash survival game. Its description is survival on Kepler is a race against time. Make the most of the remaining 168 hours or get turned into an unworldly being by the sphere. You can complete quests to help NPCs, explore the diverse landscape, survive wildlife and other players, uncover the land's mysteries and your mission's true goal. Now, the game is currently sitting at mostly negative, and I know why. Now, I bought this game earlier today when I don't believe it had any reviews, and throughout the day, a lot of people have been jumping in, and to be honest with you guys, not impressed. I understand the negative reviews, and we're going to get into that in a little bit. What this game is trying to be is a blending of three genres: your MMO, your RPG, and a survival game. So what you're doing is you're completing quests in very similar vein to other MMOs, where you gotta like kill 500 monsters or go collect these 10 things over here and run around and do all these fetch quests that typical MMORPGs usually contain. But when you start out the game, you only have access to a PvE world where you're basically just fighting other monsters. You can't kill any other players, and then as you level up through the game, you unlock different modes, such as a PvP world where you can jump in, and then it's essentially like you're in live fire. Everyone around you can potentially kill you, as well as you can kill them. So I got a chance to play around in the PvE environment, and I have to say, fundamentally, at its core, Population Zero is so tremendously flawed. And this is just in the PvE experience. I can't imagine some of these issues pertaining in PvP. It would be so much more frustrating. I played for about 2.5 hours on stream today, and what I found was the game is very unrewarding when it comes to completing MMORPG type tasks. So you have to go to this area and you have to collect 10 of these vile samples, and apparently they respawn on the ground, and you have essentially a whole bunch of other players there picking up these respawns, and that's it. There's monsters that come around and try to fight you, and then there's a whole bunch of different areas around the map that you can go to. There's one area just kind of off the beaten path where all of the players seem to flock to, and I couldn't understand why, until I realized that if you go to any one of the other questing zones, you realize that one has hypothermia because it's super cold and you die really fast, or you have another zone over here which has like increased toxins. Use again. So intoxication level's too high here. Okay. Where the fuck are these corpses? Or is this it? No. What am I looking at, man? Come on, bitch. It's not even fun. Like even killing them, it's just not even fun, dude. I don't get why this exists. But I haven't seen a single corpse to pick up. I haven't seen a single fucking thing to pick up at all. All I'm seeing is the same fucking monsters over and over and over again. And then the second zone I go to is like a 50x rad zone that just fucks your shit up. If you could group up and try to hit multiple points at once to try and gather together, that would be better. This just feels fucking shit. Look, he's like, okay, how do I find out where to go without having to get into shitty combat? That's what he's trying to figure. Hold on. Let's see what he does. I'm gonna watch him. All right, hold on. Okay, we're getting close to the zone. There's got to be a corpse around here that I can pick up this fucking void tissue at. Is this it? Nope. That's just nothing. All right, where is it? Hold on. What am I looking for? Hold on. Okay. Oh, here comes a monster. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Let's see. All right, let's double team them. Group up together. Only one person gets to the loot because we're not in groups. Doing good, and he's dead. Now what? Okay, what am I doing now? Hold on. Let's look for it. Where's this? Where's it? Where is it? What am I looking for? I gotta find a void tissue. He's probably opening his map right now. Okay, I see a circle over here. Is that what it is? No, that's a bonfire. Okay, where am I going? Hold on. Let me go the same route that BigfryTV did to try and get to the other circle. See if that's the way to go. I'm gonna follow him around. Oh, who's this guy following me? Let's go over here. Is this the way to the circle? No, of course. We're in the middle of a fucking valley. We can't run around. It's not gonna be an easy run to. We gotta run around. Where am I going? Is this the way? Nope. Okay, back down. Okay, hold on. Let's skate down these rocks again. Hold on. All right, drop. Ow. That hurt a little bit. What am I looking for? Let's try to jump up here. Can we go up here? Where'd he go? I'll just jump up like that, because fuck this game. Okay, this guy's following me. Let's try to parkour this. Oh, he fucked up. God, what an idiot. There we go. Okay, he got up. Okay, now what do I do? He's not even doing the fucking quest himself. This guy has no idea what to do. What am I looking at? Let's open up the map again. That's what he's doing. This guy has no clue what to do. Let's see. Okay, here we go. All right. So a bunch of people died here. Oh yeah, great AI. All right, I got 3. Why am I dying? Hypothermia. You take damage over... Holy fuck, dude. So every area... And I'm already tired from drinking. Every area outside of the first one that everyone's camping has something that kills you. I don't understand. Wait. I'm actually still dying from up... Like, what is happening, dude? Where's my temperature? It's minus 10 degrees Celsius. I'm a Canadian. That's fucking t-shirt weather. What are we doing? Like, as if... Okay. As fucking if the devs weren't like, let's put these void tissues from these monsters. So every time you can get a kill, there's like a drop chance for them. Why? You put these monsters in and there's no point in killing them. There's no point in having these monsters around except to annoy you. I gotta find some water because I'm gonna die from thirst. There is food. The next quest is get 100 meat. 100 meat. And what do you... Wait. How much meat do you get off of one monster? 1 to 2? Oh, I'm out. You have to kill 100 fucking monsters? Oh, fuck this. This is already trash. Which means you die really fast, and this is a game where the survival elements are cranked to 11, which means your thirst and your hunger are dropping really fast. And from what I understand, it actually drops even more the more combat and the more sprinting and jumping that you do. It's insane, the upkeep that you need to do to keep your hunger and your thirst up. And in most games, it's not really a problem. Like when I play other survival games, usually you can find like a lake to fill like a flask up, and then you get your thirst. It's usually easier to find food at the beginning, and then the crafting is what takes that survival game to the next level. Well, with this game, it's incredibly tough to find either one of those things. You can kill monsters for meat, you can eat them, but if you don't cook them, I mean, obviously you're eating raw meat, you get poisoned. And in order for you to build something like a campfire for you to cook the meat on, you need to be able to find, you know, rocks and other things that allow you to craft. And some of these resources in this game are so fucking rare. I couldn't believe how hard it was for me to find rocks in this game. You have to find rocks to build a campfire. You have to find rocks to then build like a stone axe to then break down the bigger stones. And it sounds like every other crafting game, right? But the resources in this game to find were so fucking frustrating. On top of the fact that when you die in this game, you lose everything you have on you. It's 100% hardcore survival while trying to complete MMORPG quests, which where you're collecting 10 of something, you die, you drop it all, and that's it. Now you have to run back to your corpse, pick it up. Thankfully, in the PvE environment, players aren't picking up your stuff, but when you combine the elements of just a really lackluster combat system, you combine elements of you just having to run back and forth to your body every time you die, it just becomes a tedious, boring, not fun experience. And when it comes to MMOs, I feel like you shouldn't be experiencing the tediousness of just trying to start the grind. The grind of an MMORPG should be where it becomes tedious in some instances. This game, just to get started, is tedious and boring. And while you're trying to fight for these spawn pickups to do these quests, all these other players are running around, you'd think in an MMO you'd be able to, I don't know, join a party, maybe play with your friends, maybe run up and group up with another group of players that are trying to complete this quest on this new environment. You can't. They don't even have a grouping system in the game as far as I'm aware. If you and your friend both pick up this game, you both have to join a server, attempt to. You can't choose your server, you just go play. You have to hit that play button at the same time and cross your fingers that you guys even get in the same server. I don't know what the server max limit is, but I know people were having trouble trying to play with their friends in an MMORPG. And this is where I start to realize this game is kind of unraveling for me. When you try to blend genres like that, it can work one of two ways. Obviously, coin flip. It's either good or it's not. And this game, you're kind of like the jack of all trades when it comes to the MMO, the survival elements, but you're not really good at either one of them. This game has a sprinting mechanic that as you sprint, you start to obviously lose stamina, which wouldn't be the biggest thing in the world, but once you hit the bottom of the bar, your screen does this kind of suppression thing where you just kind of go all black and it's fuzzy and you can't really see anything, and it just seems unnecessary. And just as soon as I realized that, I realized there's a lot of things in this game that are just kind of unnecessary. The fact is you play a session for 7 days of real time. That is how long this server game is going, and they call it a session. So you jump in, you try to level your character up, you can back out at any time. Basically, they call it giving up. You can leave the server, and then you get all of the experience that you gain from doing these quests. But you realize that once you do that, it calculates only the things you've done on your last life. So I played for 2 hours on stream today. I died a few times, trying to just kind of get the basics, killed a fuck ton of monsters. But what happens is I alt-tabbed, died, was talking to chat. I came back to the game, I'm like, okay, let's see what our experience total is if I back out. It doesn't add it all. It just adds what you do on your last death. So if you play and play and play and play and play, and then you die, all of that progress that you have done to get your experience up, killing monsters, doing quests, gone. I came out of a 2-hour experience trying to learn the game, trying to do quests, trying to get some loot, gather everything, only to realize that once I left because I had just recently died, I came out with 2 experience points, and you need 400 to essentially level up to the next level. Oh yeah, give up. You're about to leave the current game, yes. Killing animals ×2? Wait, what? That's all I did? I only killed 2 animals? Or is it like, wait. If I kill a bunch, let's say I go and I kill 50 fucking animals, and then I die, do I lose those kills? Because I killed way more than 2 animals. Like, fucking way more. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Holy shit. Who the fuck designed that? And I realized that the game is just not an enjoyable experience, and it's tedious, and it's boring. And I feel like the developers, instead of sitting down and saying, I want to make a good survival game or I want to make a good MMO, they decided to say, I want to make a game that's different. And in doing so, I think they created something that is just so unnecessarily tedious. It's like they were like, we're going to make a survival game. But the biggest complaint that everybody has about survival games is the fact that they're all the fucking same. So how do we change the game? How do we do it? What do we do? Guys, let's pull the whiteboard up. How do we make this game different? Let's make it so fucking tedious that nobody's gonna want to play it anyway. Fuck yeah, Phil. That's a great idea, Phil. Write it on the board. Okay, how do we make the game tedious? You know what we should do? We should make it just like, I don't know, just end the session every 7 days. But if you want to like give up early, you can, which will add to your level. Then you can like unlock new modes. Dude, yo, Harv, that's why you're the fucking guy. Put it on the board. Who's making these fucking ideas? Who is this? This whole system is bullshit. We got Phil and Harvey writing out their dream shit product on a board. What are we doing? Let's make a bank experience, dude. But then if they die, they just lose it all. And the game is like super hard to find fucking water, super hard to find fucking rocks. Let's make the survival elements of the game completely fucking overwhelming and bullshit. That sounds good. Yo, Dan, that's why you're the fucking man. Dan the man. Write it on the board. And not enjoyable even in the slightest. And I think most of the reviews that are on Steam, we read a bunch while I was streaming, because like I said, when I first picked it up and jumped in, there were no reviews. But now we can see how people feel, and I think for the most part, the majority of those reviews are sharing that sentiment. This game is trying to be these two things, but failing at both, and in total just creating a complete waste of time. Some of the positives I can take from this game, I do love the environments. Whoever their environment artist is, bang up job. The color palette, the lighting, everything looks good around you. The character model doesn't look that great. The animations are clunky. The combat is trash. The gameplay is tedious. But damn, the world and the soundtrack, the music on this game is incredible as well. Visually, I give it a pass. Audibly, give it a pass. Started out a little loud for me. Had to turn it down. But everything else around this game just completely falls flat for me. And that's a little unfortunate. I saw, oh man, a survival game on a new planet. We've seen games kind of attempt this before, and I was excited to play it. But when you realize, like, the first things first, when you realize there's not even a party system in the game, you know a game launched way too early. Let me know what you guys think down below. Were you able to play the game? Are you excited for Population Zero? I had a few people hitting me up saying, are you going to be checking this out over the last couple of weeks? And damn. Super unfortunate, man. My name is BigFry. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.